What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Greyman Operations video. For those of you watching this on date of release, the 1st of January 2023, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. I hope you guys are safe, having fun with your loved ones, and I hope that 2023 brings you everything you've ever wanted in life and that you yourself as well have the wherewithal to go and get it. I wish I was having a whiskey while doing this, but I am sick as a dog on freaking New Year's Eve. I'm filming this at 5 o'clock on New Year's Eve. It's the reality of it. So I've got water and halls. So this video is going to be 5 personal things that stood out for me in 2022. Not all is good and not all is bad, believe me. Point number 1, personal. So I was talking to someone a while back and they said that I am, at that time, EDC for the EDG, now Greyman Operations. And I disagreed. I said that the viewers are Greyman Operations, right? And the reason I can say that with so much certainty is because if I was Greyman Operations, this shit would have been dead. I kid you not. A lot of you don't, well, a lot of you know Michelle, my fiance. What a lot of you don't know is that for 10 months out of this year, we were living in separate houses, right? We'd been going through a bad patch. There was no infidelity or anything like that. We just were not getting along. And things got worse and worse. And we decided to live apart for a while. That was incredibly difficult, okay? And it took a lot for me to keep that private. Now, I can talk about it now because we've solved our problems and we are living together again extremely happily and we've never been stronger. The thing that made me continue making videos was I felt like I had a responsibility to you guys to present these videos because you've taken the time to watch it. A lot of people are really committed to this, to my videos. And that in itself means that this community is its own entity. Yes, I sometimes am considered not the face of this community, but guys, it is your guys' faces who is the community, because the community is more than one person. This has been so valuable to me. That's actually a spiritual growth Bible given to me by Michelle's mom last year. Well, the year before last year, Christmas. And it's funny how things need to be broken down in order for them to be built up again, which is why on our new logo, you will see there's a cross on the chest of the Greyman outline, because that saved me. Number 2, name change. So we had to change our name from EDC for the EDG to Greyman Operations. EDC is becoming a well-known acronym for things that is gun-related. And it was becoming harder and harder for me to reach audiences, and things were being gradually shut down, that I thought the best solution here is to get ahead of this thing and switch it up. Now, I liked the Greyman name. I like the Greyman Operations name because I like the concept of being prepared for any eventuality, whether it be in your standard EDC or plate carrier, whatever the case may be, go bags, that sort of thing. I'm not saying we are spies. I'm not saying we are CIA with amazing skills and things like that. I'm saying we're normal guys that strive to be prepared. My job is not to prepare you. My job is to inspire you to get prepared, whether that be by making the concept of preparedness look cool, reviewing gear to show you what is and isn't available and is and is within your budget, and reviewing training courses so that you can get yourself equipped with the skills and the tools to be your own Greyman. It's not a glamorous thing, but I do think it's kind of cool, and I do like the name. I've also found that there are people who can literally be triggered by a YouTube channel changing your name. If you are someone like this, you need to really look at yourself and ask yourself, how fragile is your ego? I always find it strange. People talk about me or you, but never to me or you. That tells you a lot about these people. 3, training. So this year I did 4 courses. I did a legal course, which was presented by Fundikono, basically outlining what you should and shouldn't do after a defensive shooting, legal defensive shooting. I did intermediate and advanced pistol with Fundikono, and I did marksmanship with Bravo Tactical Africa. I also went to the range 32 times. So this year I've really dedicated myself to training, and I've tried, and all the courses I've been on, I've brought you videos about to inspire you guys to go and get the same or even better training. Point number 4. Patreon. Patreon was something I mulled over for a long time. I found it very difficult to come to grips with the concept of people directly financially supporting me. And the support I got from Patreon is quite shocking, to be honest with you. I was expecting 4 or 5 at best, and probably all of them family members. But to my patrons, I want to say that there will never be a month where you won't stand the chance of winning gear to the value of at least 1 year's worth of your patronage. Okay? I will stop Patreon if I can't give you that, if I can't guarantee you that promise. Right? To those of you who don't support me on Patreon but watch my videos, it's not a problem. In many ways, it's you guys that got me to where I am. So I don't want you to feel any guilt. If you have an extra few bucks and you feel like, you know what, you'd really like to help build this channel because I resonate with what you like, then by all means, and I really, really appreciate it. You guys have no idea. But if you can't, it's cool. The content is still going to come. Point number 5, future. So what is the future of Greyman Operations? Well, we are going to do everything we were doing. Okay, so if you liked this channel when it was EDC for the EDG, you're going to like it as Greyman Operations. I'm going to dedicate myself to try to get one person on a training course every month. I'm going to fund it. So I'm going to buy a spot on a training course every month and give it to a patron. It all depends on the growth I'm able to achieve. And that growth I'm able to achieve is related to 2 things. 1, your support, and me, my commitment to doing the best I can on this channel. Keeping the quality high and the content good and constant. That's my job. I'm really going to push the training narrative. I do want to say, I'm never going to be an instructor. Okay? I believe that if you are teaching someone tactical applications of doing things, and I want to break this down for you, I could probably teach Michelle how to shoot. Okay? I could teach her how to hold the gun, how to pull the trigger, and she'll more than likely hit the target 8 times out of 10. That's great. But if I am going to teach Michelle what to do in a gunfight, then I need to have been in a gunfight. And the reason I say that is because I've been in full contact Muay Thai fights. And I can tell you, training is very different to the real thing. Okay? And the reason when Michelle and I do focus mitt work that I'm so hard on her, you guys don't know this, but Michelle and I do focus mitt work and I want her to learn to punch properly, is because I've been in a full contact Muay Thai fight and I know how hard it is and how rough it is. When it comes to training, okay, if I'm going to train someone what to do in a hijacking situation, I need to have been in a hijacking situation. If I'm going to train someone how to disarm a person with a knife, I need to have disarmed someone with a knife. So I can not only understand how the real world works, but what's going to be happening to me internally. If I don't have that, there's a very important metric that's left out, and that is the human metric. Okay, human beings react differently under intense pressure. It's important to be able to advise the person doing it that what you are requesting them to do can actually be done because you've done it. That gives someone a massive amount of confidence. Having said that, I'm not out here to badmouth any training institutions. You guys have followed me. You guys who have followed my channel since its inception will know I've never said anything bad about anyone. And I never will. At the end of the day, I believe everybody is trying to make a living. We're all trying to do the best we can. Sometimes the best we can isn't good enough, but who am I to judge? I'm not that person's judge. Okay, and those of you who follow my channel will know I don't review bad gear because there's enough negativity in the world. I want my place to be a place people come to see good stuff and promote positivity. So that's going to continue. Greyman Operations, we're going to be producing gear, merch, all those cool things. I think the new logo looks amazing. Definite gear patches coming out first quarter 2023, as well as t-shirts and hoodies for winter 2023. We are working on that already. There's going to be a pocket dump at the end of this video, by the way, guys. So look out for that. Guys, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you, to my patrons and to my subscribers, and just to people who come back and watch my videos regularly. You guys are making everything I do possible. And without you, this whole thing will collapse. I am not Greyman Operations. The community is Greyman Operations. It's very important you understand that. Your support is what makes Greyman Operations. I just create the videos. Let's do the pocket dump. So I don't know if you can see, Core Essentials belt as always Cloud Defensive MCH. I am testing the Ace Beam Defender, but the battery is on charge. Firearm is Glock 19, Holosun Red Dot, Streamlight TLR1HL, TLR1 trigger upgrade, and this is in a Shinobi Kydex Katana 2.0. And then knife is Benchmade Griptilian with Snaggletooth pocket opener. The pants and the t-shirt I'm wearing is from Urban Warrior. It's on my website, www.greymanoperations.com. And then the wallet is a Strauss & Co. Crewman, also on my website. So go check that out. Guys, I'm hugely appreciative of you taking the time to watch this video. I'm really going to try to make 2023 even better than 2022. We're going to push the limits and we're going to do good things. I really appreciate all of you guys. Have a good week. Be safe. Train hard. Cheers. God bless.